Hello, I'm going to look at your responses to the survey about Lab Zero. Okay, now there were 10 responses, which is very good. It's about 25% of the whole class, and the class barely started, so I think it's very good. Thank you very much for providing this feedback. So let me look at specific comments, right? So I have tried the neat document in our studio menu, but the file in HTML, yeah. I know it's not obvious, so let me show you. So this is my R studio. Now, if you just click on neat, it's going to be HTML. So what you need to do, you need to choose the drop-down menu, and then you can select neat to PDF or Word or whatever. So this is PDF. And now it's going to be knitted into PDF. You can do it, you can knit it into Word too. So if you prefer Word, go ahead. I don't use Word usually, so, but maybe you will find it useful in the future. Okay. So the next question, only our notebooks are unfamiliar to us, and formatting takes a lot of getting used to. So, but I understand that you're familiar with Jupyter notebooks, right? It's very, very similar. It's just extremely the same thing, extremely similar. So essentially it's the same thing. So let me show you. Here is a Jupyter notebook that you should be familiar with. Right, so this is what it looks like. Like there is a chunk of Python code, normal text. Chunk of Python code, its output, normal text. Right, so this is a Jupyter notebook. And then if you want to insert a new chunk of code, like cell below, then you can convert it to Markdown, and then you can type, right? So this is like a section. Here I'm writing something, and you can insert equations. Same thing in R. This is R. So the only difference, so everything here is like Markdown. It's the same Markdown that you use in Python notebooks. So like, I don't know, if you want to change font, underscore. Same in Python, right? So I don't know, if you use underscore, it's going to become italic. Very similar. So the only difference is that in Jupyter Notebook, you kind of need to explicitly insert these cells. So you have to click on cell, and then you have to insert. You have to insert cell above, cell below. In our notebook, instead of inserting it, you just use this. You just type triple. It's not something, I don't know how this symbol is called. It's something like quote or apostrophe, but it's a bit different. It's on the left of one on most keyboards. R, and then the same triple symbol, and then you just start writing the code. Right? And you just as in Jupyter Notebook, you can just, I don't know, run just one cell and see its output, or you can run all the cells, or you can knit it into a readable document. So in R, it's called knit. In Jupyter Notebook, it's called, so where is my Jupyter? They call it download as, but essentially it's the same thing. Our notebooks are a bit more powerful than Jupyter notebooks in that, I mean, it depends on what you want to do, but what I like about our notebooks is the fact that you can even prepare very nice professional slides in our notebook. Right? So for instance, my lectures are prepared in our notebook, and I'm going to share them with you. So I have even shared the first on NTU Learn. So the source code for the first lecture are on anti-uterine. Like this is what it looks like. Let me show it to you. Yeah. So when you want to prepare proper slides, then you kind of write a special preamble in your special header in your R notebook, but the rest is the same. And then you can knit into, so then there will be a new option that appears here, knit into PDF, Beamer or PowerPoint. And then you make slides. You can do slides in Jupyter notebooks, but they kind of look less professional. All right, so let me see if there are any other. So I would like to ask for the detailed steps of the question, maybe screenshot, as I'm not sure what is wrong with the answer. Well, you have to ask me explicitly. The best thing that you can do is if you post your question on the official WhatsApp channel of the course, right? Because then maybe some other students who went through it, maybe they could help you. But if you do not want to share your doubts with everyone, then just send me a personal WhatsApp message. I will reply you when I have time. But other than that, it's just not specific. I don't know which of the questions you need help with. Because in my opinion, I just provided all the answers to these Lab 0 questions. And if some of them that doesn't work for you, then please be specific about it, okay?